Hi, it's Jim Ferguson here with another short video, hopefully giving you a bit of advice or inspiration or a bit of motivation. Now if you've watched any of my previous videos you'll realise that I do read an awful lot of books, and those books give me the inspiration to to run my business, and I try and pass on my thoughts, and probably not a lot of things I do are not very original, but they are inspired by the books I've read. And I've made a decision this year to try and cut down on the number of new books that I buy. Every time I go on Amazon or open my Kindle, there's always something new there. There's always something interesting. Um, but the thing is, once you get to a certain point where you've read an awful lot of books, you've taken on an awful lot of information, and what you need to do, or what I need to do, is just go back and revisit some of those old favourites. Some books that I read 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I like to get them out and reread them every now and then. Because the thing is, once you've read a book, 95%, 99%, a vast amount of it is just forgotten. I mean, I can remember some, very short quotes from books I've read, books that I might have read 20, 30 years ago, and the rest of the book, apart from those few little nuggets, are forgotten. And the thing is, when you go back and you reread a book, the words haven't changed. No one has gone back and altered, retyped that paragraph or that sentence or that book. But when you read it, you suddenly discover there's something that you missed completely the first time, or that certainly just didn't appear to be in the book. And obviously, like I say, no one's gone back and retyped it. The book hasn't changed. What has changed is your own mindset. Over the years or the months since you read that book, something has happened within you. You've moved on a little bit. You've learned a little bit more about life or about the business or whatever the book might be about. So whatever you do when you read a book, even if you thought, well, I didn't really enjoy that, maybe it's not for me, don't discard it. Give it a little bit of time. Go back, reread it, and you never know. There may be, another little nugget of information, something really inspiring or motivational that comes about. Because our minds are such that, memory is so fleeting. Read a book and it's gone. Reread it, reread it, reread it. It changes your mindset. Physically, it does that. Mentally, it does that. So keep reading those 10 pages a day. Keep implementing it, and don't keep moving on to something new. Don't keep seeing those other new books. Try and settle down on a few old favourites. Read them, learn them, and most of all, actually implement the action. I hope you enjoyed the little video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.